Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cyclones offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the short passing game is a great goal. It's a coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
They're going back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the missed connection on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Mountaineers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it from the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Defense were always trying to get some tips, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. He's going to pass. Working that left side now. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Mountaineers have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jet. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cyclones! A great catch and run for 6.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Across the 25, he's got room. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Looking to throw for it. Finds his back in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Iowa State sending the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
Being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And I just just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And he intercepts it. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Pocket starts to collapse. They're setting up the screen. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cyclones!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it, looking for the first down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring run.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Wants to fire on second down. He chucks one out to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this, who punches the ball in the end.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. The Cyclones send out the punt unit.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got it in there trying to pick up some yards. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Iowa State. The defense takes matters into their... They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
The return is tackled down at the 20, and the West Virginia offense will take over.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half. Man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. From the gun, the ground game.
The running back carry. Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Asher. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. The give to the back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he...
Oh, look out, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense...
Nothing but green ahead. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Cyclones line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Using the quick game. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Escapes the sack. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Asher. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Asher. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. This time he's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams